Hi, today I am going to be cooking meatballs, Italian meatballs with spaghetti rigate. But first I'm going to be making the meatballs. I'm going to be shaping the meatballs. So what I have here is very lean ground sirloin, and I'm going to put it in here to mix it. And then I have a spicy Italian sausage. On a different video I will show you how to make this Italian sausage, a spicy Italian sausage. So first thing, I go ahead and kind of blend them together, and you will see here, just go ahead and mix the two of them. Make like a little valley here, and we are going to go ahead and throw an egg. Okay, there it is. Now this gets a little messy, but that's okay. The pleasures of cooking cannot be accomplished without a little bit of a mess. So that's why I always keep a rag near me, so I can be cleaning my hands all the time. And also I have water near me. Next, I'm going to go ahead and do about half a spoon of sea salt. Okay, you can do more, you can do less, it doesn't matter. It's add all to taste. Just make sure that it's sea salt. Now I'm going to be using a big spoon of already pre-mixed Italian seasoning. Just buy at the store the way it says Italian seasoning. There's a bunch of seasonings in there that goes very well with this. Okay, give me a second. Let me get a spoon. Okay, I got a big spoon. I don't need it this quite big, so I'm going to do about half of this spoon of the spices. So just throw the spices in there. So now, so nice. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix everything here. And you can make them, the meatballs, just with beef. I like to add beef and sausage for more flavor. And I don't put any fillers. It's just the beef and the sausage. The pork is pork sausage made with pork shoulder, a little bit of pork butt, and that makes it very delicious. So go ahead and keep stirring this. You can do it with your hands, but I got the big spoon, so it's not so messy. So just make sure that this is mixed to perfection, so everything is in there. And then we'll go ahead and start forming or making the meatballs. Okay, now we are going to go ahead and form the actual meatballs. So you can make them any size you want. I like them about I don't know, an inch. So just get a little bit of meat, and you don't have to be very neat about it. And just go ahead and make your meatball, and just go ahead and make kind of form it like a little ball. You don't have to really make it perfectly round. There you go. Now that the meatballs are formed and shaped, I'm going to prepare them for the sauce, and I'm going to show you how to do that in a minute. I'm going to be cooking the meatballs in marinara sauce, plain Italian marinara sauce. I like it very thick. very red. On another video, I think I already have a video on how to make marinara sauce. If not, I will have one pretty soon. But it's very simple. I always have marinara sauce ready to go, so I can make these dishes. So I'm going to show you what to do with the meatballs before we add the sauce, and I'm also boiling water for the spaghetti rigate. To prepare the meatballs for the sauce, I am putting them on a skillet, and I am going to grill them before I cook them in the marinara sauce. You grill them in medium to low fire. Watch them because you want them to keep their shape, but you want to make sure that just grill them. I just like to kind of grill them so they get a little bit of a flavor before I go ahead and boil them in the marinara sauce. Now I'm going to go ahead and slowly turn them. You see how nice they are? Now when we add the sauce, it's just going to be delicious. And as you're going, you can actually gain room to put the rest of them. So just broil them lightly, you know. And very nice flavor. So now that the meatballs are grilled, they're cooked in the skillet, I have turned the fire off. I'm letting them cool down a little bit, and now I'm going to be adding the marinara sauce. Be careful when you add it. Sometimes the skillet is hot, it will overreact. So here it didn't, so that's a good thing. So just go ahead and pour the sauce, and we're gonna go ahead and stir it. And just to cover the meatballs evenly. And we'll go ahead and cook this in low fire so we don't burn the sauce. We gotta make sure that we don't burn the sauce. The sauce has already been cooked, it's already been done. We keep it, and now we're going to slowly cook the meatballs in the marinara sauce. In the meantime, it's time for us to make our spaghetti rigate. Spaghetti rigate is an spaghetti noodle, except that it's not round. It has fine ribs or little lines or rigates, and that is done so when you mix it with the sauce, it will take in the sauce into those little ribs and makes it to taste more delicious. Spaghetti rigate. We let it boil. When the water is boiled, we'll go ahead and add about I will say a half spoon of sea salt, and then we'll go ahead and put the spaghetti, and this cooks very quickly. This cooks in about 5 minutes. I'm using roughly about 8 ounces of spaghetti. I'm going to be just this is a spaghetti rigate for 2 persons, 2 people, and the sauce, I will have a lot of sauce of this left over so I can enjoy it later. So we'll come back when everything is ready, mix it, and taste it. The spaghetti rigate is almost ready. As you notice, now is blonde, more jello. and it hangs very nicely. This is almost ready. And our sauce is ready. You want to cook it slow, not to burn the marinara sauce. We're gonna now cover and let us rest until the pasta is ready. The pasta is almost ready. Now we're going to go ahead and turn the fire off and let the pasta rest for a little bit. And this is ready to serve. We are going to be adding basil to our sauce. Now that we let it rest a little bit, it's not boiling anymore, we're gonna go ahead and add fresh basil. So we have it here. This will give it a very nice flavor, very good flavor to our meatballs in marinara sauce. Well, they're really not meatballs. They're meat and pork balls, or meat and Italian sausage balls. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and get ready to taste it. Now we're gonna go ahead and prepare the main dish. From here, we're gonna be serving and tasting. I will have some of the sauce left over for other occasions. Now is will finish cooking on its own. You always want to do this before serving it. Just makes it really good. You can never have enough sauce, so be very generous with the sauce. Oh yes, this is definitely a mangiare. For the final taste, before we serve, I'm going to add a little bit of Parmesan Romano and Asiago cheese. And let's see how this tastes. The pasta, delicious. The meatball, estupendous. This is a very good dish. I highly recommend it. Meat and pork or Italian sausage meatballs in marinara sauce with spaghetti, rigate, pasta. Delicious.